Big man, shoot YouTube videos. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you to all my subscribers and all my new subscribers. Make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe button if you're getting good information and if you find my content valuable, so you can get all the notifications for when I'm putting out new content. All right. Today I want to talk about how to make 6 figures in your box truck. And not only just make 6 figures, to where you can actually pay yourself a good salary and be a very, very profitable box trucking company, or simply a profitable logistics company. All right. Now, these 3 things that I personally had to come up with for myself in order for me to be successful. These ain't the only things. This ain't the end all be all. But these are just 3 important things that I think you should consider if you want to have a successful 6-figure box trucking business. All right. Now, the first thing is you're going to need a sufficient business plan. And when I say business plan, I mean that extends beyond just simply getting your LLC, getting a business bank account, a Dun & Bradstreet number, and even beyond you just getting your DOT MC number. All right. When I say business plan, you need to figure out what it is that you want. Do you want this to be a full-time business to where you're going to be in a truck and you plan on working 7 days a week? And what kind of days and what kind of hours are you willing to work? Are you willing to work overnight? Are you willing to work in the daytime? Are you willing to work both? Do you want to hire drivers, or are you going to be the main driver for a certain amount of time? These are things you're going to have to come up with, because that's going to determine where you go when you start your box trucking company. Okay. Second thing, understanding the business. Before you even get into business, you need to understand what type of business goes on in your area when it's pertaining to logistics. I mean, are you in an area near the ports to where you got a lot of shipyard stuff coming out? Are you near anywhere where a lot of produce are coming out? Are you in a high final mile area where people constantly ordering things, such as Amazon or whatever? You need to figure out what is popping in your area before you just jump out there and grab a box truck, because some of the things can be acquired by simply having a 16-foot box truck, and a lot of things you're going to make a whole lot more money having a 26-foot box truck, but you won't know until you research your market. So having a complete understanding of the business, all right, having an understanding of middle mile versus final mile versus spot load, okay? And as you know, I am a self-proclaimed professional when it comes to Amazon Relay. And I would say that I have the best knowledge here on YouTube. And I mean, that is undisputable. I mean, you can't find another YouTuber that can talk about the extensive information that I have about Amazon and how to actually maximize the loads on Amazon as Motivation and Box Trucking. Okay, now with that said, that'll be something that you will consider when you think about getting in the box trucking industry. You'll say, look, what do I need to focus on in order for me to really make money? What aspect in the logistical industry will help me get to where I need to be at? With me doing strictly Amazon, will that get me to where I need to be at because I need to be local, I need to be home, I need not to be over the road? Or do I want to be over the road? Do I want to travel state to state? Do I want to be able to gross a large amount and really, work the numbers out to where I can really make a whole lot of money by going over the road? Or do I want to do final mile type work? Whereas, I'm actually going in the home, I'm putting appliances together, I'm dealing more face to face with people. You need to figure out what fits you as an individual, and you need to really understand what comes with that. All right? Because there's a lot come with just simply getting the box truck and then applying for certain apps, getting on certain load boards and just picking loads. You need to have a complete understanding of what you're doing. All right. So I know a lot of people be negative. All right. Now I'm motivation and box trucking. Okay. People be negative. And this is one thing people say that I find quite silly. They say, look, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Amazon Relay ain't been all be all. That's cool. Ain't nobody say that. But when you went aboard a box truck and you decided to get into the box trucking industry, you did put all your eggs in one basket. All right. So you need to make it work. So everything that's pertaining in box trucking is box trucking. So if you find a lane on, let's say, on a 1-2-3 load board. You just find a lane on that load board and you find a way to where you can get over the road to where it's not putting no stress on your body, but you're making a lot of money and you really enjoy it, then you stick to it. Don't let nobody tell you, well, that over the road ain't where is that, man. You need to come home. You need to know if it works for you, make it work. Okay. And I know I speak a lot about Amazon because I was able to make it work. I don't have to jump from app to app, company to company, because I make it work. All right. And that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to make it work. All right. Now, with that said, we're going to take care of today's sponsor of this video. You ladies and gentlemen know the number one thing I preach on this channel is self-sustainability. That's why I teamed up with Arnold Dispatch Service. As an owner-operator, finding loads is detrimental to the success of your business. Arnold Dispatch specializes in box truck load selections and negotiations to get the best rate per mile. To learn more, check out their website with the link in the description for that and all other services they provide. Learn to self-dispatch today. Now, guys, for y'all that's coming in, it is okay to ask for help. That's why people such as Arnold Dispatch is there to show you the proper way to dispatch yourself so you'll be able to stay profitable, well as stay in DOT compliances, because as you can see, they take care of a multitude of many things that you will need in order for your box truck business to succeed on a personable type level. So make sure you go over there and you reach out to Arnold Dispatch, guys. Now, the third thing I feel that is absolutely important for you as an individual to be successful in your box trucking business is understanding your overhead. You need to understand what you can afford. You need to understand how much it's going to cost you to run your truck. You need to understand the daily cost of that truck every day. Okay, that's one thing people fail to consider when they jump into the game. They don't understand that, yes, those numbers look good on that load board, but how much is it going to cost you to go make that money? All right, so you're going to have to consider that before you jump out here in that game. Okay, now those are the three things that, like I said, a business plan, understanding the business, as well as understanding overhead and your liquidation fires, what kind of money, what kind of expenses, what kind of capital you have in order to keep you afloat until you really start profiting. Okay. Now, with that said, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Another thing you're going to have to do in order for you to be successful is stop spending your money on fake Google. All right. No specific names I'm going to throw out there or anything. I'm just saying, you throwing your money here and there and you're not doing your due diligence to understand won't really get you where you need to be at. All right. Just make sure you verify people's credentials, that they're doing what they're telling you that they can help you do. All right. That they have that information that you would need in order for you to actually, make six figures or whatnot. Like I said, it comes with the work, how you decide you want to work, and it also comes with your attitude. Okay? When you be able to pick yourself up your bootstraps when things get hard. All right? Understand that the diesel price is going to fluctuate, then you need to understand how you're going to book your loads more effectively, to where you're not going such a distance burning so much diesel. All right? Which comes with experience. All right. And that's the same thing when I say, once again, it's not putting all your eggs in one basket. It's having a complete understanding of something to whereas then for sure, how to work that aspect. So if you are the type of person that I want to have a contract, then you need to go out there and find yourself a contract that guarantees you work. But you got to also have this understanding is that if I go get a contract, I am bound to that contract. So if at any given moment I get sick, or anything like that, and I cannot run that route or that load, my contract can be taken away from me and given to somebody else. All right? So just have a complete understanding of what you're doing, where you want to go, and how to get there and how to accomplish that, and you will be okay. As well as not feeding in to a whole bunch of malarkey online of people selling you a dream. Okay? Because everybody's situation is different. You make sure you researching and you seeking the right information. All right. You're not just out here with these pipe dreams. All right. Now, I know a lot of people in my community that come over here. A lot of people that come over here already into the game. And then there's a lot of people that are just looking to get in the game. All right. And I already told y'all I have a book, and me and my wife came up together, a complete book on Boxtruck. Complete how to get started, how to maintain your business, and how to stay in compliances. You can actually keep the paperback in your truck, because it's a good reference point for you, so that you can have a complete understanding on how to stay in compliances. Because I see a lot of people out here running into a lot of issues, as far as in with their truck. Definitely those who bought their truck. All right. And the things that you're going to get in this book, as you can see, the beginning, establishing your business, choosing your business structure, finding a location, registering your business, the simple things. Then, of course, the more complex things. All right. The insurance, knowing what insurance to get. I'm just strolling through here, understanding compliances and regulations, new registration and updating your carrier profile, where to find that information. A lot of people don't even know that they got to go to Safer to look up the information about their DOT number. All right. What an MC number is, the understanding of why you need that. Because a lot of people say, I just want to get my DOT number. Why I need an MC number if I have no plans on traveling overstate? All right. This right here help you understand why you would need that. All right. For y'all that's applying for your DOT number for the first time, this will help you with that. So you know exactly what to mark off when you're applying, because a lot of people mark the wrong stuff and end up paying either too much or don't have the right credentials on their DOT number in order for them to actively be able to run loads for shippers. All right, we got things about the MC number, the UCR, what the UCR is, the VOC3, just a multitude of things, clearinghouse, what an IFTA is, and just a multitude of things to help you be successful in your box trucking, guys. All right, now stay motivated, keep trucking, and I really appreciate y'all. Look, I'm trying something new here. This green screen feel until I get into my place or whatever. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all working with me. Make sure you stay tuned, hit the notification and like and subscribe button, and see y'all next time. Peace.